Okay, this is Sunday. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Apologies for no video yesterday. For some reason, we got froze out of YouTube.
yeah,
I'm not sure if it's the video. It started to do the upload. It froze me out. Later, I was able to try again with the same video, but it wouldn't even accept it that time. And yet I can play it on the computer, so I have no idea why. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Lynn and I went off and looked at a number of properties today,
Yeah,
and two mountainous, guys. We're just going to leave it at that. Wonderful, spectacular views.
very beautiful view.
But, you know, we're talking 1, 2, 3 kilometers for the one property just to be able to get to the property,
Yeah,
and you needed a 4x4.
yeah,
So, and there was clear signs that they had just kind of graded the road or whatever, probably just to sell it, which means that that will be an ongoing issue. So we've canceled off those. That's just not going to happen. So, and like I was saying earlier, in earlier videos, Lynn and I have sat down and we've reevaluated the property for this year based on the budget. And we want to stick within that 1 million peso for this year.
yeah,
We have gone back and looked at a number of videos where they cite the 1 million pesos. And, you know, these architects that cite it, all I can say is I do know that they're using, in some cases, much inferior quality, let's put it that way, and not necessarily to the build quality that Lynn and I are looking at after seeing 2 full-blown typhoons here on Cebu. Yolanda in 2013, right?
yeah.
And then Typhoon Odette last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
December last year.
Yeah,
Yeah. What we are doing is the quality of the house,
yeah,
not really, the amount that we have to, spend into the property. Like,
yeah.
we will going cheap. No, we don't do
No,
that.
no. So let me give you a little quick walk around the house if you haven't been keeping up, or haven't, or you've just joined us.
Yeah.
Okay, we seal coated this wall. We had to change product. That's why that looks different. It's interesting, guys. It gives this kind of really, really smooth finish. All of that concrete that's in there, or sorry, adhesive that's in there, is all really nicely bound up. Anyway, so now I'll just stand here because it's easier. What we're going to do now is focus on some more detailed stuff on the house, like getting the tiles down and finishing the inside of the house to a better standard. So that means on the outside of the house, guys, we're just going straight to the skim coat immediately with wide trowels and get that all put on there. We've talked to the crew and we've talked to a supplier of product, and he figures that, or both agree that we could just do a heavy sanding of this later and then put a superfine skim coat of sanded skim coat on there later. Our focus has to be on areas inside the house. We won't worry about obviously skim coating and such. We will waterproof the bathroom AACs in both bathrooms, and around the kitchen area here we will also do it. Who knows, you get leaks sometimes, right? But as far as a big blank wall like that goes, yes, we are going to take the crew and we are going to get them to start learning how to do this. And we have elected that this wall, sorry, this, got to walk into the correct room, walk into the bedroom here, because we're going to be having a mahogany cabinetry made here. Because we're going to do that, and that's not part of the house build, guys. That's furnishing and all that sort of thing. We're going to get some guys to start practicing on their superfine skim coat with sand here and see how that goes. This sand is very, very, very fine. It's not quite a powder, and you just mix it with concrete as you would normally do any other mortar mix, and then you apply it almost like a skim coat, wide trowel, and long sweeping motions. And then, you know, there'll be a little bit of touch up later what they can do with their little putty knives, but you know how it is when you do drywall. Big long courses, especially if you've got a butt joint, you have to do these long courses. So hopefully that will start tomorrow. Lynn and I have decided also that the kitchen will be fully tiled, obviously after the cabinets have gone in, but we won't, but the tiles and everything are going to go right on the whole floor, then put the cabinetry down. I hate it when people do that, tile up to the edge of the cabinets. Dumb. Okay, anyway, the big stuff is going to happen tomorrow, and hopefully this video uploads. Later, Gators.